here at 4353 East Bluewater Circle in the city of Anaheim, California. About to begin our initial sewer inspection. We will be utilizing this pool drain line in the front entryway. A little image of the front yard. We were informed by the homeowner that they did have the sewer line sleeved about 6 or 7 years ago. So really we want to see just what condition all this is in. Okay, right off the bat, the sewer cleanout that was installed here in the front looks to have a pretty decent sized offset. What that means is the cleanout that they installed is no longer perfectly mated to the remainder of the cast iron pipe, where it looks like the sleeve might begin. That can be caused just from not compacting the dirt properly underneath the cleanout, or just the sheer amount of weight that's on top of the cleanout itself. Sometimes the older connection bands that used to be used weren't metal shielded or stainless steel shielded, or nowadays you use something called Mission ARC bands to prevent this from happening. So we'll see if we can get over it, see how the rest of the line looks. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and string the line and we'll see if we can hop over it. There we go. Alright. We're able to hop over that offset. Let's see how the rest of the line looks. Okay, so we are inside of the liner already. Pretty smooth so far. here we are at the city connection point, approximately 100 feet. I think it might be give or take 5 or 6 feet when we had to pull back out. We are going to pull back and see if we can't tell if the liner goes all the way out to the city or if it stopped right where all that water was building up. Let's take a look here. This is definitely still clay. The saddle still appears to be in pretty good condition though. Liner is not all the way out to the city. Actually, no, that is liner. Looks like they were able to line all the way out. Pretty far shot. That's good. Alright. Still looks like it's in pretty good shape. Not any wrinkling or bunching up. We'll see why it was backing up then. Anything we can see. Stand in water again. I'm going to go ahead and flush a couple toilets, get some water flowing. Get some water flowing here. likely what's happening is there was already a flat spot within the clay, and when they sleeved it, a lot of times when you run in epoxy, it is a thin material, but it still can level out certain areas of the sewer. So that can possibly be why the water is pooling in this section. In situations like this, we normally recommend having, or actually checking to see what toilets first off are installed in the home, but definitely having some higher flush rate toilets installed, just so that there's a little bit of extra water pressure to evacuate everything through the system. Just from what we can tell though, there is no actual blockage within the system. I mean, the standing water is really only maybe an inch, if that, above the bottom of the pipe. But there's, from what we can tell, nothing actually blocking or restricting the water.
Sorry, I wasn't there.
No, you're okay. No worries. No
Do I
worries.
need to flush more?
No problem. I think you're good for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be good. It was leaving a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you guys are fine, and they were able to make it out pretty much to the city, so that's good. There is what looks like a little bit of a flat spot.
There's a bump, yeah.
Yeah, and all that.
Which would require to dig it all up. But
Yeah, but I mean, the sleeve having it installed does smooth it out a little bit. It's just that water, because it is such a long run, is still sitting there a little bit, but it's nothing terrible. Normally, I was just mentioning, you'll hear it on the commentated recording, we normally recommend to have like high pressure toilets installed within the house.
Okay.
Just so that
oh, because it helps shoot it out?
Yeah, it helps shoot it out a lot faster with a little bit more pressure than normal.
Yeah, unfortunately I live in California. So
Yeah, exactly.
it kind of goes against every little
Yeah, well, that's high volume. They do make some that are like pressure.
I know they do.
Yeah, pressure assist, but yeah, California is a little nutty when it comes to that stuff. But the only other issue that I did see is pretty much right where this clean out was installed.
Okay.
It's sinking.
Okay.
So there's an 1 to 2 inch offset in the piping itself.
Okay.
So I'll show you once I get back over here. The liner itself looks good. There's not a ton of wrinkling or anything, just on like the fittings, which is to be expected. But this is more what I'm talking about. If you want to,
right below here.
yeah, if you want to come over here, you can see it.
Right.
Might be a little difficult to see. That's actually the bottom of the pipe that we're looking at. Let me see here. So the water's on the bottom.
Oh, I got it.
See that discoloration right there?
Yeah.
That's the bottom of the pipe it's connecting to. So you have your clean out, which is right here, right? There's a pipe that shoots all the way over there.
Yep.
This one. This is your clean out.
So is it bottom like this underneath it?
It's like this.
Got it.
It should be like this.
Okay.
So when water pools right here, whenever you have human waste, toilet paper, feminine products, whatever, going down the line, it's now going to hit that little lip before it can go down.
Yeah. It makes sense because it comes from the house and then gets sucked in the lip before it goes in.
So I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But it's definitely an issue. As I'd mentioned before in the commentary, again you'll hear it. It's normally an issue with not compacting the dirt underneath when you install the clean out.
Got it.
Or just material differences in what they might have used. But,
yeah. Okay.
But overall, sewer system's actually in pretty good condition. The only thing that
For a 55-year-old house?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, having the liner done definitely did help out a ton, but just that offset on the clean out.
Well, that's still easier than the entire line. So
Oh yeah. Just that offset's going to be the one thing that we want to make a note of.
Okay. That's not bad.
Alrighty.